As the California wildfires continue to burn, Washingtonians are concerned about their insurance policies, especially ahead of wildfire season here in the inland Northwest.
KREM 2's Christian Garza sat down with the newly elected state insurance commissioner to find out what people need to know. Christian?
After speaking with the newly elected insurance commissioner, Patty Kuderer, she says her main goal is to make sure everyone has access to insurance across the state, regardless of where you live.
When you have an insurance issue, we want your first thought to be call the office of the insurance commissioner.
Eastern Washington is no stranger to wildfires, with our last major ones being the Gray and Oregon road fires in 2023. Now, as other natural disasters happen across the country, questions have been popping up surrounding the future of insurance policies as we head into fire season.
My job is not just to provide oversight and regulation of the industry, but it's to act in the public interest.
Commissioner Kuderer is just one of 11 elected insurance commissioners across the country. She says that while natural disasters that we see on national news are scary to think about, there is no evidence that insurers are abandoning policyholders here in Washington.
We have no evidence of anyone leaving the state because of the wildfire risk at this time, but we don't want to be there either.
Even though in the past, people in these higher risk areas tell KREM 2 about the struggles they've had finding and being able to afford insurance. Robert Phillips lost his cabin back in 2020 to the Palmer fire and says he was unable to get insurance because it was too expensive.
I looked into it and the people, they asked me, says, well, where do you live at? And whenever I said Okanagan County up above Oroville, they says, says, you couldn't even afford it.
After asking Commissioner Kuderer about this very situation, she says if you get a non-renewal notice and are unable to find other insurance, there is a state plan called the Fair Plan, which should be used as a last resort in these instances. Commissioner Kuderer says right now there is only about 300 policies on that plan, which is funded through insurance companies' reserves.
That program has been used on really a transitory basis. So people use it temporarily because we still have alternatives in the state.
You can go to the Office of the Insurance Commissioner's website to find more information about available resources during wildfire season. Here you can go to the types of insurance and click natural disasters, then click wildfires. There you get information and tips about what you can do to make sure you have adequate coverage. Kuderer says she will be visiting communities after the legislative session is over to hear directly from people across the state. But in the meantime, if you have any questions or concerns surrounding insurance coverage, you are asked to contact her office directly. In the newsroom, Christian Garza, KREM 2 News.